Exercitus GMODISMI fortis, moditis stellarum.
Admiral stood, his glory foretold. Amongst the stars, his legend unfolds. With a covenant sealed in the metropolis light, they vow to uphold the eternal fight. Legio Aeterna, Valentias infinis, exarba magna, ad infinitum vincismus. Legio Aeterna, Valentia sine finis, exurbe magna, ad infinitum vincemus. Clad in honor, the adversars, unyielding valor through cosmic wars. They march with pride in perfect stride of massive strength. They can't be denied. Enshrined in light, eyes bright and wide. Neath cosmic flags, their ships will glide. Oh, hail the Lord in armor clad, mighty admiral, eternally glad. In the metropolis they rose, a beacon of the night. The garrison unyielding, they are the city's light. Across the galaxy's vast span, their fame is sung so bright. The army of GMODISM, a spectacle of might. The engines roar, in space they thrive. Among the stars, their oath to derive. Signa ferentes, armis lucem parant, erebe in lucem, signum est eric pro magnus. Legio aeterna, valentias infinis, ex arma magna, ad infinitum vinces mon, tutamen invictum, gladiis sacrorum, cohors intrepida, GMODISM decus.
Exercitus GMODISMI fortis, moditis stellarum. Per bellam bravium odecus prestantur ad nera ericinet aeternum. A urbe magna funia rotunda potens in spatium, interstellar, intrepidus, valor et glory Lord, eric luxem aeternam, ex urbe metropolis ferrea voluntas. Per galaxias astra custodet fundamentum, immortale urbis.
Well, hello. Here we are. Hopefully everything is working fine. Maybe not, who knows? Yeah, very welcome to the stream. We have Fionchi here in the chat already. You should be most welcome. You've been listening to the more Army of GMODIST music. I actually posted the first song as a music video thing on YouTube. I think that was pretty cool. I don't know, you may disagree, but do check that out if you want to, because I have the what is it, the slideshow with GMODISM, Army of GMODISM generated things, vehicles and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. Anyways, 1010, if you search near me, I would play it. Yes, I think it does choir music surprisingly well. It's very surprising. Actually, not to off track too much, I will do this. Alright. Now we have, we are kind of few people here, so we can turn this on. That would sound so epic, I agree. It's like, if this channel for some... Like, this is of course AI generated with audio. It sounds pretty good though. I'm surprised. But imagine if this channel for some reason would be amazingly successful with millions of subs. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But if this like channel had millions of subs, we would probably have like at that point one could probably employ a proper choir and have a concert with this and AI generated crap. That's so crazy. AI praising. So I have actually been playing around a bit. Let me pick up this though. Have it in kind of ish the background. The game capture on it. What? What is it doing? It's being weird. Sorry. Gonna resize this thing. Not an eyesore anymore. There we go. I think that's good enough. Anyways, what I wanted to do. Sure, I don't have any image capture, right? No, good. Anyways. Now we're having this little... We're just gonna do like this. Turn off this music for the meantime. Because I have started to have some fun. I'm trying to generate some Army of GMODISM Gimle inspired music. I haven't found anything yet, but I'm trying to, like, I thought it could be fun to in some future song or something. Like, imagine if we had a oh, there, have to match that up. There we go. Imagine if we had like an Gimle themed song. That would be pretty fun. So that was some... There's like some short clips. I haven't found anything which I think is really good yet. I can just let this be. We can listen to it a little bit. Now we can turn on proper music. This is a little bit of a casual building session, rather. Gimle's Voyage. This one I liked a little bit. I think this could be something we could work with. Because it's of course about the Nether as well. Thought it would be pretty funny. It's like when you generate the first prompt, you get like 30 seconds. I didn't find the vibe I really liked yet, so I've been just repeating my prompt. What the hell? Garrett, okay, it's a funny seal. A thing. Walrus? That's a seal. That's a seal. Anyways, very welcome, Detonator. So that recent one, that was just instrumental. I don't know why it was only instrumental. Well, you're using ours. Hard by Greed, very welcome to the stream. Wow, I'm happy you used our emojis. It's pirate. Well, thank you. Hope you're doing too. Hope you're doing good too, Pardbagri. Lieutenant Pardbagri. This one goes harder, but I don't like. It's the wrong vibe. Yeah, they did AI crack. That's some real synthetic bugs. I like the lyrics on this one though. They got that one. What? I think we'll need to check out. Right. This is my pneumatic missile platform. I built a couple of turrets here. And I just realized that I'll need to save these downs, so you all have to help me with the names. This one ain't done, right? This one is probably done. Anyways, I made a couple of pneumatic missiles. And if you're wondering what a pneumatic missile is, you should, because it's not the normal thing to know. It's basically air pressure only. It doesn't have a launching thruster. This one does though. Okay, not all of these are pneumatic, I just realized. Is this pneumatic then? Short range. Actually, it's not. Maybe the pneumatic systems wasn't good enough. Walmart Sheriff Stalker. That was a hard one. Welcome, indeed. You're most welcome. Thanks for the follow. And this one ain't pneumatic either. Shaped charge? What? Like, I remembered that I made pneumatic missiles, but I think they sucked so hard that I just skipped them. But these are... Yeah, okay. We're gonna save these downs anyway, so you all have to help me with some names. This one has a nice... Ooh, wow! USS Vesuvius. Oh, that's a really old ship. I seen some video about it. That's pretty cool. They could have pneumatic artillery. So that's kind of cool when you can deliver artillery shells pneumatically, with just air pressure. It's pretty cool. But I think I mostly try to do pneumatic with like, what is it? Slug damage, like kinetic damage, didn't work out very well. Well, oh, and here we have Guardians of the Cosmos. That's another one I tried to make. It's not... That's the last one. None of these are released. Oh, pneumatic medium missile. That's it. Pretty. Oh wait. Oh wait. Right. These are pneumatic. I totally forgot. So if you have a short range thruster, even though it doesn't have... Here you can see launch speed is 200, and here the launch speed is 300 meters per second. Even though this thing doesn't have fuel, it's faster. That's so weird. Right. I kind of forgot that. So basically, yeah. You can see, it just so much better. 100 meters per second faster. It's impossible to use it. Yeah. Right. Actually, I totally forgot that. We're just gonna reload this. So I was wrong. Very nice lyrics. Yeah, so I've also done pneumatic anti-missile missiles. I can show you that. Because these are the pneumatic damage missiles, that's a little bit different. But anyways, now you've heard everything I generated so far. This is funny.
Jag tar ett kliv ut i natten med nycklarna i hand. Men snart är jag i diket för jag sket för ditt förstand. En pilsner för min själ.
I tried to make it in a style of a very famous Swedish singer-songwriter, and Udio could make it. Funny. But anyways, I should stop playing around with this thing. Except there's one more song I generate. Try to replicate Japanese singer-songwriter Haku Yamasaki, and it failed to do that. It couldn't. But after like several tries, we made a pretty nice sounding weird song. Oh, Powered by Greed, you might have some good insight then. This is the damage, this is the active radar seeker damage. This is so funny. It's like pneumatic kinetic. I think this kind of sucks though. And it has no fuel either. I just forgot that we actually need to have a short-range thruster to get that speed. You don't need to have well, you don't need to have fuel. This one does have fuel. I don't know. I think I was just happy with how I set this thing up. I think that's the only reason we have this one here. We'll have to check that out a little bit. Probably we're gonna set up the base on this thing. I'll need to check. I haven't worked on this systems here for so long. I don't remember exactly when it was I made it, but it was shortly after I made the YouTube video on pneumatic. Where is control? Do we not have a fortress control? I want to get this a little bit higher up. So this is a pretty chill Hangout stream, basically. Don't expect too much. I'm going to try to... We'll shut this down. Make sure I have a decal, because one thing we're probably gonna do in this video is to... or video, in this stream, is to not only save down these things, but also fix the decals on many of the ships in Army of GMODISM. Also, now I had some sound issues. I had them recently, just today when I was recording some other videos. Of course you have. Well, in any case, do share those ideas. That would be fun. But anyways, I need to replace many of the decals that I need for the second chapter fleet. Is it just me, or do the new like loading screens behind the menu? They kind of updated them, but honestly, I think they suck really bad. They're not very good views, the screenshots are kind of shitty, and they upscaled it with... It looks like Waifu 2X anime poster upscaler. It has those weird upscaling artifacts. So bad backgrounds, like the previous loading screen backgrounds with that blueprint things were just so much cooler. That's maybe popular opinion. Anyways, I did this last when I did a video about them. A hydrofall that goes sideways. Well, why not? Can't you just have like them standing on like 4 feet with like discs? So you have like wings in all directions, tiny rudders in all directions, and just make it move around like a, I don't know, like a piece on an air hockey table or something. That should probably work. So wow. Nuke spawning spam vessel. That sounds really funny though. I think it would be, I don't think that would be too hard to do actually. Yeah, that's a funny idea, but it feels cheesy. It feels cheesy. But man, we could probably do that. Let me just find singer-songwriter I tried to copy. Here, which we couldn't do. So definitely the lower vibe music. Random ship name generator. But I kind of like crafting my names, but you have those based on no? Inca gods, was it? I don't remember. But anyways, South American gods of different kinds, right? Well, this will be a nice background track, I think. If you're up for that, it's like the somewhat of the sadder vibe. We can bring the mood up with something else. Just request. Yeah. Right. Concerns for frontside. Well, of course. This thing. This is a... This has fuel, though. This is just a thumper. This is just a really hardcore thumper system, right? Oh. Do you have a bracket for Norse gods? If you do, I might help with some names, because I actually did listen through the Poetic Edda. Here we have 2,300 meters, so it seems I actually set this thing up. Engage vehicles below detection error, so this needs to be super accurate. We'll need to have a detection error of less than 10, that needs to be added. That are airships. Well, do tell me if you're all out of names. More than 80 blocks, that's a good rule. Altitude bracket, yeah, not low. Maximum fire rate. Okay, so first missile to save down. This is a huge missile, not large. This is a huge missile. It is not a pneumatic missile. This is a kinetic missile. It's just a kinetic missile that just launched lots of speed, has a thumper head. It's basically a crusher system. This is supposed to crush foes. So, do we have a name suggestion for this? I can walk to it and maybe we can spawn something here. Load something that just sits. Maybe I can just load this ongoing project. And test it out so you can get a feel of what this is for a type of system. You can see it moves like this. Waiting. Oh, I need to be... Missile hatch not open. Are you kidding me? Well, to test this darn thing, why is the missile... It's like no enemy, it doesn't work. Just need to cut off the missile thing temporarily. You can see it's not a joke. It's not a joke. You'll have to be pretty close though to use it. Anyways, we need name suggestions for this thing. Demauler, that sounds really good. I like that. I'm just gonna double check we set up weapon controller here. Do I have anyone for redundancy? I don't. So, do we want decals on it? I think it's... Nah, this is probably fine as it is, right? We could possibly... We could possibly have the white mark of GMODISM in the back. Nah, I think that's unnecessary. Let's just save it down. Right. This is a missile turret. What the hell? LLST. Laser... Light laser smoke teaser. Yeah. That's a pretty expensive... That's a laser lambs teaser. That's pretty weird. How did I make that? So... This is the AOG. Mauler. Mallet. I think I like mallet better. Because it looks like a mallet. That's better. Cool. This is the AOG. Mallet. Deck. It indeed does. Army of GMODISM. Well. And we have an ad break here for... We should stream often so people subscribe to the Twitch, because I think the Twitch may not show ads if you're subscribed. Do they? I'm not sure. By AO deck launcher. This is a huge missile. Age M. Huge missile kinetic. I think I like that. Works. Army of GMODISM. Kinetic mallet. Probably we can short it down to K. Kinetic. Mallet deck launcher. I like Mark 1, right? I think I like that. Costs 76. Awesome. Well, it better be good. That's expensive. Oh my god. Well, thank you very much for the subscription. That's Thanks a lot for the subscription. Now you can tell me if you need to watch ad breaks whenever we have them. But very cool. It was a little bit funny. We got a couple of people that tuned in for what was it? Like last year, and then I just sucked at streaming for a really long time, and well, price. No one should be subscribed to a Twitch channel that doesn't stream. And now we are finally back again. Well, thank you very much, though. You are a very loyal supporter at the Army of GMODISM Lieutenant. Of course, venerated GMODIST. Cool. Now we see small symbols too. So now that's cool. This thing needs to load, right? Ready to fire, okay. Unsafe to fire. It's the goddamn failsafe. Well, whatever. I'm sure it works. Now we save that thing. We don't need to save this platform. We're going to... Yeah, this is like my... I don't know. Oh, that's fun. Well, thanks. But yeah, I have streamed like... I don't know. Is this my 4th stream or something this year? I haven't streamed a lot. But I've streamed regularly lately. Which it feels nice to be back a little bit. I intended to stream yesterday, but then I ended up to kind of not. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Like, the damage is of course silly. Like, this is not a serious weapon, but it's a fun weapon. I think I'm kinda wanna have a staggered fire on here. But I also think I remember in my testing that the staggered fire made it a lot worse. This thing, like this exactly, this tiny little thing. Let's see here. It's like 20,000, so you know you get a pretty decent cram cannon for this. Did I accidentally fire something? Happened. Look at this. Isn't this so cool? But I know it sucks. But it looks so much cooler when we have staggered fire on. Let us remove that just one time and check it out. Because I think I did some tests and it was just superior. Right. Because when we have that, we are kind of creating this cloud. But I put active radar seekers on these. So I'm sure they'll hit a little bit better, because I think I had the cloud setup when we didn't have that. So it's weird taking out projects you did for kind of a good while ago and then you come back. Altitude bracket. Can go any altitude. Range bracket. 400 meters. Yeah, below 400 is probably not. Vehicle range detection. Engage vehicles. Yeah, we need them to be pretty accurate. Priority. Just need to cover these up a little bit. And I'm... like, I think it's fun. They are kinetic. These are pure pneumatic. I can try put it even lower, yeah. I just wanted to check if that had... but this has... reinforced body fuel tank. Prediction guidance. Guidance activation. Okay, the Turning thruster. Start delay, prediction guidance. I guess we have to... Target position, prediction guidance. We'll aim the missile. I'm not actually sure this does anything. We'll need to test that. So, I think I'm gonna do a secondary testing platform here. Yeah. But we are... This is not... Like, we have a thumperhead, we have reinforced bodies, we have a prediction guidance, right? And we have a turning thruster. But we don't have a remote control or anything like that. So the thing I'm uncertain about is that will it actually aim at the enemy? Like, will it help us hit? Kind of that I'm thinking about. Maybe it is, I don't remember. We're gonna try another reinforced body. Come on. Pixon. Best. What? Okay, we are kind of being bots, exactly. Yeah. I think that's bots, and I think our... Oh, look at that. Xabercrow. Very well. You're here and lurking. That's good to know. Thank you very much for fixing that for me. Yeah, that's bots. Glad we have the filter so it doesn't, like, speed up things. Right. Very nice. They hit at the exact same spot. Okay. How long will you reload in? 30 seconds. If we have a... Actually, if we have one kind of at the max range. That mallet really killed them though, that's good. I wish there was some kind of fast reload of missile systems. There isn't, but would be cool. Alright. Yeah. Alright. The text-to-speech only works if we're not very many. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Luca Shipo, welcome to the stream this time, by the way. But that's probably right. Usually, yeah, exactly. I do intend to have it for bits and stuff, but I feel that we have too few views right now. Like, it feels like it would be a good idea if we had more views. Look at that. This one just loses. I don't know why they are different. But it's good to test things. So prediction guidance. I think I tested APN for this one too, by the way. Yeah, I think that could be better, but the TTS system that I found right now, it's very simple to use here. And it's very rudimentary. It's like not advanced in any way. Control panel. I think that fade enable speed. Filters. Read emoticon. Yeah, there we have it. We can force the text to expand as well. Honestly, the text-to-speech I'm using now, it's so... Sorry, I was looking at that window. It's too bad. Well, thank you a lot for the shares. I have no idea how I have no idea about shares and things, but I know it's a good thing, so thank you very much. In any case, this works with prediction guidance, and this without the prediction guidance. We have fuel 1000 there. Oh crap! So the prediction guidance doesn't take up so much space, so we have so much more fuel, right? So the big difference is we get more fuel if we have prediction guidance. Right. So if we spawn a paddle gun, well, it's indeed. Man. Those just missed. Why did it just miss? It popped down into the water. Maybe we'll just need to destroy enemy vehicles. Maybe I have something that's a tiny little bit more evasive, right? 20 minutes reload. I don't remember if the... Let's try the Atlas. Or not. There it is. And we'll... Alright. And now we're slowing down time here. Alright. This one has more fuel. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, it's already dipping. It doesn't know where to go. So the prediction... Okay, powered by greed. I know you already told me. But I couldn't just understand how it could work. So without the prediction guidance, it lands like that. And with the prediction guidance, it stays on the target. It kind of still knows the approximate... Oh, that's too cool. I didn't know they had interaction like that. Well, in any case. Now comes that fat, huge missile. That's so cute, isn't it? Look at it. Bam, bam, bam. Well, Parbragrid, our lieutenant told us. So yeah, okay, so prediction guidance works without us even trying to aim. Good to know. APM probably works about as well, but having APN is really good, but it's really jittery. I want a little bit more stable thing. This is not going to hit fast, changing, moving targets anyways. Oh, I just remember something I was going to say before. That's if my if my microphone just screams, I had that problem some time ago when I did some recording. If my audio just starts to scream and sound really bad, I will have to restart the stream. And if that happens, just tell me and I'll fix it. Prediction guidance need targeting, but it looks like it didn't need targeting. Right? You saw the results. The one without the prediction guidance fell. We're gonna do this test again, right? So we have like 2 missiles here, and we have 2 missiles here. This thing has fuel. Which settings? Fuel here, and these are prediction guidance. Like, do you mean these settings? Because I have these stock default settings, right? Accessibility, vehicle info. Not these settings, alright. Because I know some people turn on like auto detection for something, so they don't need detection pieces. Alright. Warhead arming delay guidance activation. No munition default guidance. C skimming, C skimming. Default guidance is C skimming. Default guidance is C skimming for both of these, right? And now we're going to test what happens. Now they're acting... Now they're going straight though. What should we change it to? We can change it to straight line, of course. Let's see here. Default guidance straight. Missile... Current missile forwards. One of these can we change here? Always move in the direction we are currently moving in. Or maybe straight line. We should. Alright. Now I want to have really slow speed here. Alright. Every one of them hit the same spot. This one kind of knows where the enemy is, right? Why does it know that? It's like hard to test stuff. Oh, you're right. It's trying to see skim, that's right. So, we have the prediction guidance, but I thought I had a reason for installing that prediction guidance, but probably it's just waste of space, most likely. Current missile forwards. This is C skimming. This is gonna have them both at the straight firing line. C skimming, straight, C skimming. So now we got a good array. We're gonna spawn Atlas a little bit further away. Oh my god. You don't even... No, I don't need a turning thruster, really. I know that. Sad they shot too early. Now we need to wait. So, like right now, we are having turning thrusters and we are having prediction guidance, but we don't have a way to find the enemy, like to search them. So right now, I believe this is set up in a pretty bad way, to be honest. I somehow thought that perhaps the prediction guidance didn't need actual guidance, because sometimes things in from the depth are just weird. Wait, what is this doing? So this missile, that's set up to see skimming, so it's trying to see skim, that's right. Yeah, it like if we didn't have, if we had some kind of guidance, it would be so much better targeting. That's right. So, man, it actually kills. It actually kills the. Okay, there's 4 of them, but it actually kills the Atlas from pretty good distance. But I'm thinking we should probably do some tests here. Here we have the prediction guidance setups. And here we have the dead weight setup. So we don't need turning thrusters. We could just... here. This is probably... Can have more fuel tanks. Thrust duration. 8 seconds. And this can have the same, but instead have another reinforced body. It's kind of like that. This one, I think we could just have remote guidance, right? Here, where are they? Here. Remote guidance. Remote guidance. And this one then. Prediction guidance should... will probably not... Is it gonna... It's not gonna work, right? I think I just saw that it wouldn't work. Sank Luna, well, thanks for the follow. Oh, I'm kind of stubborn, but I kind of thought that it would work somehow magically. But maybe it did last time and it was a bug that was refixed, I don't know. And I think this one, instead of a Thumperhead, we can have an active Radar Seeker. It can work. We have a little bit of different stuff. Alright. I'm just gonna do that. And I have the Atlas there. And I'm going to make my detection. Target it a little bit properly. Let it be at a proper speed. And now I'm turning them how they can roam freely. Oh man, the Radar Seeker. Sluggish ass thing. Wait, what? Okay, so every one of them are just going above. The dead slugs are of course failing to hit. And the third missile, it should have... it has remote guidance. How did it still miss though? Alright. Weird. Will it? It won't. So yeah, okay. Honestly, never mind indeed. Honestly, it looks like we can skip guidance. They're too fast. They're too fast for guidance. Possibly. Can you, like, be repaired again? Whoa. Let us slow down here. Alright. Can you, like... You can miss. Alright. So now we're closer call. We have 2 dead slugs here on the right. And we have... And all of them miss. Oh, I know! Oh my god, I'm so... Sorry. I'm so stupid. I probably have guidance activation delay. Look at that. No, actually not. No, I don't. What's wrong? At that. Remote guidance. Guidance activation delay. It does not provide a problem. And read, man. Yeah. We can test that out, sure. So we have the we'll have the APN here, and the thing is that if we add, if we have a fin instead of a turning thruster, we'll be slower. But we can test the fin. I don't know if APN works. It works with turning thrusters. It's just that the real thing uses fins. Yeah, I think so too. So this will now be faster. Just check this with turning thruster. It's a bit faster with turning thruster. Let's have fins here, just to test it out. Alright. We'll just have to have a... just have to have a little thing here. Alright. And this laser designator aims at our team's laser. And we probably need a local weapon controller here too. Cool. This one is a... I'm kind of surprised that the remote guidance doesn't work. And these are the dead slugs. Kind of insane. I wonder though. Man, that's 400,000 health. This is gonna be hard to shoot down. That's the cool thing with this though. Few lambs will be able to deal with this. And the damage, it does impact damage per substantially more. And the speed is the same. Alright. Right. Had to slow down quickly. This is a little bit exciting. Wait, what? Laser? Now we have an ad break. Well, I guess... Okay, Powered by Greed, do you still hear me? Anyone on YouTube, you hear me though, if you're listening to the VOD. Anyways. They're just so off. What the... Every one of them are so off. What's wrong? Alright. This seems to have a very similar speed. The laser designator... It's a little bit slower. Yeah. Oh. This one here? My controllers... Missiles only. Oh, sorry. That's right. My vehicles... Team's missiles. That's right. I totally forgot that setting. Set them up on both. Austin Ghost, welcome to the stream. I'll have to wait 23 seconds again. I just want a refill, like, missiles too? Why is there only for APS? This one should be healed. And now we see here, okay. Alright, so the remote guidance system is suddenly trying to... Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's a very good. That's a very good. Right, so the laser designator one is... Wonder why it's better. Why is it fast? Why is it reacting faster, basically? Because it did react faster. Oh crap. Right. What happens if we switch this to APN guidance and have it like pretty high? Just to test out if we have remote guidance instead. These are like dead slugs. Like the prediction guidance didn't, of course, do anything. Why did I think that? It's a good question. Right. One thing I could do, which is pretty funny though, is that if we had a 1 turn and we activate it like half a second when flying, right? We don't need anything more than that. We could have a delay, and this one could have an extra reinforced body. Most that. Delay the thruster? Wow, that's so off. There we have it. The laser designator is quicker again. But why do I need to delay the thruster? What's the purpose? Oh, if we don't delay the thruster? You mean... Let's see here. We probably need fins or something. I don't quite remember. If we had fins in 1 turn, maybe that's better. Just experimenting a little bit here. Wonder why the remote guidance is so... We could have a laser beam rider too. Aim at equals laser. Just to compare the laser designator. One with targeting to health and... Yeah, that's true. But we're also having... I feel like I'm not sure we want to slow them down. Because if we do that, like we are having so many pneumatic launchers here to speed them up really. If we slow it down, it's probably... It might do more effective damage, of course, if we're not missing. That's a good point. Slow down here. I guess I just like the idea of having max potential damage. Look at that. That one headed its updated course based on the laser. I think it was set to Sea Skimmer before. This one, even though we have a 1 turn, it won't help, as you say. And this one is now gliding beautifully, grazing underneath there. I wonder if it's the fins that does it. Because this setup is obviously better than the dead slugs here. Just need to repair this thing. Turning thrust by themselves, aren't they? I see. Turning thrust by themselves aren't weird. Do we mean? Should they be? Like, you mean it would work around the same well? Oh. Turning thrusters by themselves aren't weird. But you also say they fly weird, right? This... Okay, this one now, the straight slug missed. I'm gonna make sure each and every one of them are set to straight firing line. Only your setup worked this time as well, which is nice. Yeah, that's true. I think they have a max usage too, but if they're kind of a little bit delayed when using them, activation, oh crap, turning thruster is 1.1 seconds. What the? Okay, I probably need to have them at 1.5 seconds. So it has 1.3 seconds maybe? Yeah, fins are... Nothing wrong with fins. I recognize, Lieutenant Parbagrid, that your setup is better. I just want to see if I can make it work and also deal the maximum amount of kinetic damage. To deal the maximum amount of kinetic damage, we're gonna opt for max speed, so we're having this for the turning thruster here. Also, oh, this one is actually set up with sea skimming. Let's set it up to straight firing line and see if it still hits very well. Alright, turning thruster, shorter activation delay, good. APN guidance. Max fuel to use, might as well be higher. Laser beam riders, Teams laser, sure. So the previous results, basically, where we have prediction guide, remote guidance, is wrong. Oh, well, thank you very much, then. Okay. It's trying to adjust, but it's aiming at the wrong thing. Oh, because now it lost. Now it lost, okay. It's really hard to make this work. I think you're right, Power Grid. I just want to see if I can make it work. Turning thruster probably have a longer activation delay of 0.5. Can use max 55% of the people right. We're also going to try remote guidance instead here. Whoops. Alright. Whoa! Look at that! Well, I know what you mean with drift a lot. That drifts a lot. Look at that! These dump slugs totally missed. And this missile totally aces again. Yeah, I must say they are very similar in terms of damage. The turning thrusters are not worth it. That's... Now we test it properly. I wanted to have max damage, but... Yeah, we have... This one is a 5 APM. You know, we could probably throw this back at a turning thruster. Maybe a little bit slower. Yeah, I think so. You're right. Let's see what APN values this have. It's 2. If we set this one at... We can try and set it at like 1. See what it does. This is just the regular, like not doing anything. How should we set up this one? A is controlling the missile, then it turns towards the target by the weapon control, right? Yeah. That's only if we have a guidance 2, I suppose. So, if we say we have remote guidance with a delay of 0.35, and this is like, I don't know. We'll just test that out. Straight firing line. The straight firing line works perfectly well, as always. Now, it's very sad we let them run on setting that up. I think it's overcorrecting too. "15 seconds, right. On the Atlas again, so it can try and find a good aim point. 6 seconds. Alright. Ready. Wow! The stupid slug is right on this time. No, not. And now we have this thing. It's too slow. It's not activating, right? Or did it already use it up? I'm unsure. I think my problem is that I changed too many things at the same time. 0.1. Turning thruster activation delay. Turning it down a little bit so it activates faster. This one is good though. I'm wondering, we can change this to a thumper head. Possibly. And have a... Okay, let's compare the values here. We have... Well, we did have APN guidance when we didn't have... But APN guidance works with turning thrusters too. I think real APN guidance is with fins only, but I think from the depth APN guidance works fine with turning thrusters. Anyways, we had... Let's see here. This is this missile. It was first set up using laser designator, right? And now we're dealing 2,700. That's right. 2,720. If we change this to this, it gets higher. But if we change this to Beam Rider, is it the same? 2,720. My memory is not top notch. 2,720, it's the same. But you can use the internal space for fuel, and we need that. Yeah, it gives you lots of internal space. Let's see here. We're gonna switch this to Laser Beam Rider. It's gonna be equals laser. It's gonna be thumper head. Yeah, I don't know if this will be better in any way, but whatever. Turning thruster. Now we set this up. Good way, I hope. Thumper head. Guidance activation delay, maybe 0.3, and one turn is 0.1. Maybe. Right. Look at that. The stupid slug is missing. The one turn one is missing very much. This time all of them missed. That's not a good way to compare. I think we should turn on God mode on this thing. Right. Now all of them should hit, right? Hopefully. Wait, what? No, you shouldn't be dead. Ooh. Alright, alright. So, the dead slug is gonna hit. Right, we need to turn on slowest speed here. Just to guess. This one with a laser beam rider is gonna hit 2. This one with the one turn is gonna miss. This thing with the remote guidance and turning thrusters misses completely. Yeah, so this one is real bad. I feel we actually can... We don't need that here. We can remove it for the time of being. I want that as a comparison, of course, to see if our guidance actually does something. I think this one was pretty bad too. But if we switch that to a laser beam rider, switch to vehicles laser, maybe it's like just faster information. Maybe one a little longer. Okay. Now we got stuck on fixing them all. That's very much. Whoops. Nice. Okay. The point has been proven. So So the turning thrusters are just worse. What if we have this as a remote guidance setup instead? Self-destruct above launchpad missile. That should be right. And if we test to have a lower APN guidance, we might use less. That's like good. Just checking, you are using those lasers. Yep. Right. It's gonna miss. Okay. Turning thrusters fail again. That's so much closer. Unfortunately, it also misses. Look at it. It tries to get back at it. Nice. I just want to see if it hits this time. What do you mean? Oh, processing power. Yeah, okay. Some people use PP as another call of acronym. Oh, well, thanks for thinking of that. Somehow I just didn't. Like, even though lasers might be a better, like, thing to use, I just like the aesthetics more. That seemed to be working pretty well. Now all of them hit. I just don't like the aesthetics of lasers at all targets. So how much processing power do we need? Takes a lot to fire a huge missile. Damn! That's so expensive. No, it's expensive, but this expensive? Alright. How much does it take to fire one of these? Mode guidance. This takes... Good, you caught that. 52. 5,000 in materials. Yeah, I recognize that. Laser looks not so nice. Always. But I can put it to never displayed, right? We can have like an... What is it? Infra or UV laser, we can call that. Pulse, thank you. Infrared indeed. Look at that, the turning thruster. Ooh! It just got out of fuel. And that just barely hits it. But it works. It works. So now is the question. Can we install a laser thing on here and not make it look crap? There is good space to do that, actually. Could have it like here and here. Could possibly have... I think that could be a good thing too in the design. But we definitely... Now I know kind of what to test here. The turning thruster is gonna be worse. So we're gonna do like this. We're going to save this thing as slot 7 with a very good name. And we're gonna load this one here. Here. This one is set up with remote guidance. This one is going to be set up with laser beam rider. Ah, that's right. And I had an idea for this. Oh, all right. This is gonna be, instead of remote guidance, it's gonna be the laser designator. Cool. So now we have a proper test. We're gonna have it 100 meters away, so we'll get 100 more away, so we get an extra few seconds of targeting. Right. So here we have the remote guidance. Second in line is the laser beam rider. And lastly, we have the laser front designator, right? All of them are doing a pretty good job here. Bam! That's brutal. As. Alright. We'll need a second opinion on that one. So all of these systems are good now, right? This one uses front laser designator. This one uses a laser beam rider. And this one uses remote guidance. So we're gonna test this again. We're really in hardcore from the depth territory here. Just optimizing things too much. Look at that. That one actually hit. But I feel this was a little bit more just luck-based this time. And now it just flies. We're dead. So all of them are of course about equally good. The problem with the remote guidance was that the processing power was too low. I know, right? I kind of don't like the laser designator because it's slower. Oh no, that's scary. Yeah. I think it did a pretty impressive job. Now, I hope we don't have two. Laser beam rider, this is the remote guidance. Laser beam rider, remote guidance. We set this up as a laser beam rider too. And I think we're gonna try and just have max gain on aim. Right. You know, I think I will just gonna go on a very short little break. I just need to go to the bathroom a little bit quickly. So see you very soon. We're back. Let's see here. Where am I? Here I am. Rorsten TV. Rorsten, well, very welcome back. We should do a collab. We tried to plan some dates, but we kind of failed. I just suck at having a proper streaming schedule, so it's mostly my fault that hasn't been able to plan a date well in. Indeed so. Anyways, remote guidance. Well, that's nice. All right. I'll check my schedule. I think probably. Oh. I think probably Saturday is fine, but I should not promise anything when I don't know. I'm in desperate need of my calendar. Right. Wonder what. We have different time zones. There is also that. So this is also Laser Beam Rider. It's Vehicles Laser. I just need to check so nothing is wrong, because a lot of the things that have been messing up this test has not been caught by me, but has been caught by Lieutenant Parbagree. So I feel like, okay, that's that. The only thing different is the APN guidance, right? I think so. Then we have this one. This is remote guidance, thumper head. Right. So we are going to spawn the Atlas once again. Same distance. This time is 1:30 a.m. So it's possibly potentially a tiny bit late, but might work. Perhaps then maybe. If that works for you, it's fine. Otherwise, we'll need to look at another day, I think. That's the Beam Rider. That hits straight on. This is the remote guidance. Works pretty well too. All right. Oh well, that works very well. We can say that as a preliminary plan. All right. Well, we are. So, I was building on pneumatic missile systems like, I don't know, half a year ago. I think it's no, it's more. It's like almost a year ago. Then lots of things happened. I didn't finish them. This is the first pneumatic system we saved down. We are now refining it. We didn't like. I thought, you know, sometimes things are not going as fast as one thinks they should. Their head, but pneumatic is a fancy word for saying air pressure. If anyone doesn't know that. You make pneumatic missiles by having missile ejectors only. However, this particular missile, it's just a kinetic missile. It's not pneumatic. It's actually a short-range thruster setup. The thing is, for pneumatic missiles, you need to have a short-range thruster even though you don't have fuel. Because if you have a short-range thruster, even without any fuel, you get an extra speed of 100 meters per second for free, which is weird. So this is actually not a pneumatic missile, but it's pneumatically launched. So we have air pressure launchers all around there. Pneumatic missiles are not good, but it's fun. I don't remember. I think the Super Davidos class has a pneumatic anti-missile system installed on it. The cool thing with a pneumatic anti-missile system is that you have the reload time of the missiles. It's like cut in half. So if you want to spam the air with missiles, pneumatic systems might actually help bringing up the damage per second in air very quickly. We're gonna look at that system later. I almost forgot. Anyways, this is APN Guidance 5. This is APN Guidance 2. And this one is the remote guidance. The remote guidance I wasn't very happy with. All of our straight firing lines, but all of them looked like they were about to hit. So we're gonna relaunch this test. Now, have a name. The remote guidance one is first. It does a good job at hitting. All except the Beam Rider, this one, hit. And the problem is, damn it, I can't check. I can't check the settings on the APN guidance. That's really annoying. So we're gonna see if one of the APN guidance ones is missing. But I do think that this one, right? This one is APN guidance 2. That means that 2 is probably better, right? Yeah, these ones are of course not the most efficient systems ever built. That has to be said. Let me just check here. This one is the 5, right? So I'm gonna check if the 5 one misses this time. Man, this is taking a long time to get into range. The turret hinge is a huge weak point, but without that turret hinge, and trust me, I tried, we're not hitting anything. Right, there we go. So now we're gonna keep locked on to the APN Guidance 5. It's definitely overcompensating, which makes it miss slightly. This one actually missed too, but it probably just missed because the one before it actually killed it. So I'm thinking actually that we should be saving this thing here. This is the same, right? We're gonna skip. Wait. Remote guidance. I don't want. I think we're gonna skip the remote guidance, right? This is the one we're gonna have. We're gonna have APN guidance 2. This is the thing we're gonna save as. Ah. Oh, that's smart. Lieutenant Cravey, very welcome. We're gonna load this one, right? So here we have APN guidance. We're gonna have this at 1. Our vehicles, lasers. Yeah. This is the 2. And this is APN guidance 4, not 22. So now we have a good thing. Let's do like Lieutenant Cravey suggests. Smoke color gonna be, that was red, so this is gonna be blue. And this is gonna be the nice shade of green. Toxic green, not fart green. There we go. The Atlas. Look at that. Isn't that very nice? Except it's very hard to tell apart when we launch them these close to each other. Well, the idea was good. All of them missed though. But I feel it's a pretty good setup system now. They're so similar. Oh! I never played around with decorators because I don't know. I have no excuse. We're gonna have a decorator. It's called a mallet, so it's gonna look like a big piece of metal. Gonna look evil. Let's see here. This one is 4. This one is 2. This one is 1, right? We're gonna follow the 1 1. Okay. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay, 2 works fine. We're gonna do like this. We have perfected this system. Testing is over. We're now going to implement it. I feel like we're gonna have like a really dark gray color here. And we're gonna implement this thing here. It has the right settings. Never displayed. My team's missiles. Good. I copy that. Gonna do like this. Good. Then we're going to have... Wait, the missile controller is like... Oh, I think we need... It won't aim without the local weapon control. I think it's honestly cheaper to time it. Add a local weapon controller. I think it's cheaper to add it. Yeah, I can use an antenna. I do know that. It's just that an antenna costs 100. And a controller costs 50. And a local weapon controller all in one. Oh, that also costs 100. Well, never mind then. I thought it was cheaper. I guess we'll go with antenna. Except... have to... I think we can have it there, right? Oh! That's right. Well, that's right. Okay, we'll do a test here. We'll have a missile... we'll have a missile controller here. Doesn't matter. Teams missiles. We're gonna display this one though. So we know if it's... we wanna know if that one works, right? And you're gonna go away. You. And a missile decorator. I can't imagine... It's insane I never played around with it. Actually, didn't think it was a priority. But it is pretty cool. I think I can just... Yeah. You should be. It's a very fun system. I should have played around it a long time ago. I just didn't. And I have no excuse. Right. This is one of my favorite Hako songs. Anyways. Model length. See how long this thing is. It's... Yeah, will they? And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Oh, I double clicked. Let's 12, 13, 16. 16, thank you. Oh, really? Model diameter. So this is the max length. Change the... Okay, so you can change length. The munitions that use this decorator. Yeah. Wonder if they will do APS though. Oh really? Is it just for... Okay. Well then we just replace this thing. There we go. Alright. So if I get the proportions approximately right, it's gonna be a little bit longer, then it should be fine, right? Or maybe we'll need to be within this box. Let's hear. Let's read this thing. You can change the length and diameter of the model and then decorate it by adding decorations in build mode. Right, munitions that use this decorator will have the decoration scaled to fit them, right? So you can set the model any size. Cool. Everything within the cyan box will be cool. So if I have a gray metal piece, we need to... So I need to fit in this darn box. I don't need to fix in this darn box. Alright then. Then I'll just build away, right? And I want a lead. Yeah. And then, no wait, right thing. We're gonna add a new decorator. It's gonna be a... Kind of want, It's gonna be lead. Lead matte. AI matte. Oh, it's material, right? Weird. Gonna have no color, and we're going to select a model. It's gonna be a gonna have a cone maybe. Looks a little bit too sharp. Maybe a sphere to make it look it looks a tiny bit sus. Yeah, that's true. We're gonna lengthen it so it doesn't look as sus. This tinier. That looks nice. I've seen people use this though, so I'm not 100% lost. Right. So here we have a weird slug-like thing. I think we're gonna have some type of maybe just a thruster of some kind. this. I have a tiny golden colored. And are we gonna have any more details? Like, this doesn't feel very techy, but I'm wondering, this doesn't look very mollety, does it? I need some sharp bits. Color with well. I'm imagining if I have some like sharp bits like this, I'm gonna copy, paste, I'm going to roll 90 degrees. Go. That looks pretty sluggy. That looks a little bit mollety too. And I do think maybe maybe that's good enough. I don't know. No, I don't think that's what I'm looking for. But thanks anyway. Oh, maybe having this here. Let's hear 45 it's gonna be. This thing maybe? Can make it a tiny bit. This, like that. That looks nasty. Okay, good. Copy all. Paste. Excellent. Paste. Gonna get one there. I think this deserves the name Mollet. This looks much more mollety. So, if I understand anything correctly here, if I take this munition detector thing, whatever, there. And decoration, no missile launch pads are attached. Okay. Set it. Interact with the missile to select it. Okay. So if I have this here, because I need one on the missile, right? Or will they save? Will they just save automatically? Maybe they will. Here. The thing I'm asking is, do I need to have this on structure or not? I don't need to have it on structure. Select ammunition. Oh, it won't save, okay. No munition, decorator blocks. Looks like I need... Looks like my bounding box here there. I'm so lazy that I always want to have that things like installed. Alright, so here we have one. I hope this is connected. Or it doesn't need to be connected, right? But the question is... Oh, the problem... Oh, right. The problem is... I accidentally forgot that this needs to be a eco part, right? And there we go. Right, so here we have... Right, paste this here. This is number 10. So if I set this to 10... Will it work? Shared extra scan for element. Oh, look at here. Extra scan for decorations. DCM box. Right, that's cool. The model isn't needed, right? Right. Model diameter. Doesn't matter. It's just the length here. Munition decorator. If I place it here, this should capture it, right? Really? That works? Now let's see here. Will this even... 3 meters? Right then. Oh, it is 3. No, that's the model length. I think this placement was 3, model length 3, extra elements. No extra elements then? Let's see if this works. 14. All at default, yeah. That should be default then. 15. That's the one. Holy crap! Well, that works. Why not? Then you'll see clearly if it's loaded or not. It's funny. Okay, that's a thick bastard. Right. So if I go in here and set this to 10 instead, it's not working. I need these decorators then. I can't just copy the darn settings. Oh, that's annoying. So if I have it here, and I might need to have something to have these on. Probably need to have them to have somewhere to sit on. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I thought the same thing. This is then unnecessary. Do a cute little prefab. 3, go. Go. That should work. We're gonna kill this thing. Wait. Please die. Now, what was that darn button here? We need to click Ctrl E Remove, convert. Where is it? I need oh no, it's in the Control X menu. Aha. That explains it. Here, delete all untethered decorations. Why are you still here? So weird. Oh, because they're tethered to you. You too? Good. And you are going to be number 18. Beautiful. Now we're gonna see if this thing works. Right. Maybe we should have... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that mold. We are missing one cube in the middle there, but that's easy to fix. The mold unfortunately missed. But we are on the right track here. Munition decorator, right. Order number 7. Gonna be 3-1, right? Oh, that means we missed the thruster piece too. Easy to fix. Well, I gotten a hang of how they work now. Just this. And then we need to have, where are you? I have a golden thruster. And I have you sit slightly outside of the box like this. Should work pretty fine. And it seems to be working really well with the missiles there. So we can make them the beautiful golden color. And provide some co-work here. That should be fine. And how am I going to cover this? I think possibly just a real block and I have thinking perhaps a little bit more techie vibe. Doesn't need to aim backwards anyways. I think we're gonna go with ball. Something like that, right? So it doesn't get that spread. I think we're gonna have a cool tube here. An unexplainable golden tube. That looks a little bit techy, right? Maybe not. All right, we're gonna go to the flamer menu and have some nice. Extra tube. I don't know, I think that looks half decent at least. We're gonna cover this thing up. Which color did we use? It's 7 here. I color this here. Go to a little bit color. A lot. Just plywood mirror. It looks like some kind of. I like. Spawn another atlas just to check it out. Look at that. It missed. And I think that it's in max detection though. Good. My teams never displayed. I didn't actually notice that we don't need to have it set to always or never display. So I kind of been watching those lasers needlessly. Now I'm feeling that this system is looking pretty darn cool. So maybe it's time for the white logo. Which needs to be having an updated here. Copy image address, right? I'll replace my old. This is kind of 1 meter behind. I think we're gonna have this as stickers instead. There. Wait, why is this? Thank you. Still, okay, whatever. Oh, it's rotated 90 by default, that's why. Need to have a slight negative value. Like that, very nice. And with this, I'm gonna undisplay the block color. We're gonna save this thing. And we're gonna write over. Nice. White logo is now fixed. However, this one is gonna be a lot smaller. Very nice. Like this or something. A little bit lighter. That was pretty good. Looks pretty nice. Well, hello. Very welcome. We are Perfecting a turret. The mallet looks beautiful. That's good. I should. But we already have the Stridsjacht from setup, which looks absolutely beautiful. We're gonna save over this one. Whoops. That's how expensive is this? Wow. 76,000. Huge missiles are never worth it. No. Okay. Sub objects move. Now, we're having the proper version. Good. Looking absolutely beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be cost effective. But it's cool. And this is the newest weapon. Let me just check. I did save it in the right look, right? It's a little bit annoying that you just check that everything is right. Fence. Gain, yeah. Yes. Goals. Oh, it's nice. It's a little bit of a fast target, but it works. Now we have perfected this design good enough, I'd say. We even have a missile decorator, which is nice. So one thing we are probably... Yeah, that's cool. Deal some proper damage. I want to go to the diff systems I have. Because we talked a little bit about it before, the pneumatic sieve systems we got. This one costs, let's see here, 10,000 materials. Cool. This one is a little bit bigger and a little bit more expensive, but it's faster. I have a lot of ships to make as well. I think we only have 2 pneumatic ones. Alright. I want to build a Titan battleship. We did build on that the last episode. I want to build that many ships. Well, that's nice. Anyways, here's the good thing. The reload time is only 10 seconds. Can actually add a couple of them here. Okay. Let's just have a... I don't know. Let's have like 2 marauders or whatever. You can see they are aiming no matter how far away it is. Oh, no, stick here. That sounds like a lot of work. Never mind. Why do they spawn? Can they turn this way? Huh? I'm too surprised. Or, well, I have no idea. Anyways, we're gonna see whenever that... Can this crime like fire? Today would be nice. Yes, thank you. Okay. Now I accidentally screenshotted. It's hard to see them because you don't get any indication that they has been launched. But you can see here, they did all launch. And here we have them in the air. And that cram shell got deleted. That was a little bit too fast to basically display. But these are pneumatic anti-missile missiles. And they are reloaded so fast, they are already ready to go. I got one submarine, but we need more submarines. I think I don't like to retrofit old or previously existing designs. Let me see here. Pause. I rather make my own designs from scratch. But thank you anyways. Here we can see them. All of them are in the air. But I'm sure your submarine looks very awesome. Because it's pretty efficient. The thing is that it doesn't matter the size of the missile. That we have a missile interceptor on there is all the difference. So we can really fill the air with just a lot of anti-missile damage when we're... That's the whole purpose. So, if anyone wanted to see that, we have now seen that. The beautiful pneumatic. Instead of fins? Short range thrusters? I think that will make the... let me see here. These are only launching at 70 meters per second. Yeah, you do. Except... What? You usually do, I know that. But this... Oh, but this one doesn't... I don't know, it kind of depends. Short range thruster, you can see there is no difference here. It's still 70 meters per second. I think there is some kind of exception. Here, this launch speed is now... This one is full speed, right? Look at this. 217 meters per second. There are too few components. It only counts if you have more components or something. I don't know why, but when I built these, I did test that out, and yeah. The fins that they have, they actually help. They help a lot. So not having fins, I tried that too. It doesn't work very well. Of course, it doesn't suck, but you know, this is better. And you like... Yeah, actually, the Titan battleship we're building on, it's gonna be so large. It's gonna be so large that the incendiary ram cannons I built on look small on that. I tested it out a little bit quickly last stream. Let me see here. We have the pneumatic ones, but... Orion Combined MM, this one. This one is actually installed on a Gimli. This is the better setup for this. Turning thruster, missile interceptors. This gets to... We just reload this ram cannon fast. Oh. Indeed they do. Let me just repair this thing. You can see here. Will it fire today? Oh! It got killed very quickly. But anyways, this thing, launch speed is 100 meters per second, but then it has a It's so fast. Of course we can't take it, but we're gonna spawn a crossbows just to test these anti-missile systems. Look at that. The thing is, these are of course regular, but the reload time is 14 seconds, and this is only 10 seconds. So whenever the crossbow spams crams, this is gonna get so quick. These are launching very slowly, and these are launching very fast. And that's because, whoops. Here you can see, it works. Like, it just works. We don't have infinite ammo, of course. Look at that, it's just covering the air with these. It's so cool. And it works like this because this is set up in a way that we can have the max amount of... I specifically built this pattern to have the max amount of... well, the air pressure things. This one is of course the only thing that works on a longer distance. It's very quick. Basically annoys the AA systems. But this piece does a good bit of heavy lifting when it comes to the gimless anti-ram system. So all of these, both the pneumatic and the short range thruster version, both of these setups here, they're both used or set up to specifically be able to take down ram. I think this is even... oh yeah, it has an elevation angle, elevation of 5 degrees, which helps a lot too in getting out of there. You see, it just launches forwards a little bit. I think you talked a little bit about the Royal Palace last time too, Noah. Will be interesting to see how it looks in the Discord when it's done. Yeah, well anyways, we should be stopped looking at these Divs systems. And get back here, because this thing has obviously been perfected. It's done now. This is... yeah, it has... this has fuel, right? Why does it have fuel? Because we are having no interior space. This makes no sense. No, it doesn't. Fuel per second. I'm so reading the wrong area here. This has no fuel. This is a pure pneumatic. One is hash or heat, basically. Let's see if the shape charge. I wonder if we should... ah, this is probably good. Having max damage like this, probably better for this type of system. And here we have a thumper system, really nice. So if we check out this thing here. This is a one-axis turret. There it is. You can see this does a lot of damage too. Penetrating the system. Killing lots of blocks. Oh, we actually accidentally AI killed this thing. Or actually, no, that's a turret. That's a place for a turret. This doesn't have. Well, that's a miss. That's a miss too. Well, whatever. Range bracket. This is a pretty close distance weapon. 100 meters? Is it all it can do? Not 100. 1000 meters. 300 meters per second launch speed. Yeah. Here's the reason why we need the short-range thrusters. That's a big heat shell, and that's a big thumb shell. It's not very good, of course, but I think it needed to have the range of combat, yeah. Yeah, I guess it would. Actually, maybe it's time to just spawn a marauder. Actually, that's too far. At like 1080 meters. And wait a few seconds until this thing launches. Oh no. Well, damn. It just insta-died. Well, we just have to... Haha. Ballistic calculations, anyone? This didn't... Oh no. Yeah, that's just... It's probably too far, to be honest. Yeah, they do not. So, maybe a launch elevation angle of like 5 degrees for this one, because that's something I had to set up for the pneumatic systems. All right. Oh no. We're already at 500 meters. Hope we can hit it at this distance then. Oh, the elevation. Oh no. Right. It's not. Alright, never mind. Ah, it fires sideways now. So the elevation azimuth. We try to have it 5 on both and see if it works. Looks like something actually hit this time, possibly. Right, okay, this shoots down, this shoots up. Good. Then I need to know, then I know, this needs to be negative. Cool. Let's follow this one and see if it hits. It actually has the potential to hit. Right, that's pretty cool. Repair it again. 500 meters. Look at it. Poor thing. And I do feel that we need maximum accuracy to even try and fire this thing. Oh no. Our VLM system is just shredding everything. That VLM system probably costs as much as the Marauder anyways. Well, probably. 8-barrel turret, that's many barrels. I have an 8-barrel turret, too. I think you've seen it before. It's not a very... For the cost, it's an extremely dangerous 8-barrel turret. Let's see here. It's under... If... Here we have it. It's the Octodad system. It's technically an 8-barrel system, but I'm sure this is not something you want to have on the Andromeda. It does insane damage. Well, now we accidentally killed it. It's a diff gun system. It's very dangerous. Anyways. Right. Let's spawn a new marauder. I wonder if 5 meters is a good elevation angle or not. It's kind of accounting for the drop. Oh no. Okay, now we're here. Okay. Ah. So it looks like we need to calculate the approximated drop. Wonder if it falls so quickly that we even can have this on 10. Well, we'll catch that. Look at that. It actually kind of reached it. Oh, here they come. Look at that. Alright, so even though this is... it doesn't... It's really unfortunate it doesn't take the drop in account. It's like it needs to be a weightless system. Look at that, 10 degrees. What is happening here? Ah, now it overshoots it. Look at that, it's 500 meters. Oh no. We have a small fire here. Ah, look. Oh, okay, damn it. Yeah, we need to... We could have a elevation angle of 5 probably. But we need to lower. Look at it. Ah, that's pretty close though. Wonder why it missed. Now it must. 400 meters. If it can't take this, it's just sad. It might actually be overshoot. Yeah, it's... maybe? We're gonna try and spawn a marauder at... Actually not. At 700 meters. We're gonna turn on God mode on us, however. Okay, 500 meters. Or 5 angle. Then we can just precisely get to an aquatic enemy. Right. So a kilometer is probably a little bit too much of a happy accident if we're able to hit that. This actually does decent damage. Look at that. Ah, almost, okay. Now it's whoa, it's now 200 meters away. It actually covers a no. It was just me. It's at 600-ish. Man. Yeah, that's pretty good. That works. It's just that the max range should probably be more like 800. 800 is probably fine, alright? But they are reloading pretty quickly too. I feel that we can probably try our luck the first shot 1000 meters. Look at that. Ah, now we're at like optimal range. 400. That's pretty cool. Alright, chat, name suggestions. What will this system be called? Well, you can't really design well against CRAM. And designing against the APS is pretty simple. Or it requires like a lot of different steps. But it's cheap to do that. And if you do that, people with APS can hurt you a lot less. So it makes sense. But now we have the first proper pneumatic damage dealing system. We need some name suggestions for this. What should it be called? Chat will decide. And I feel like... Do I want to have a... Oh. Under Overstriker? Interesting name. What does the under over mean? Under over. Under and over? I think this doesn't need a missile decorator. It's nice as it is. Under, over. Let me just spawn this. Interesting. With just some momentum, it gets in there. It deals some pretty good damage. Oh no. Now our VLM system messes everything up. Oh, I see. Close to the deck or under cover. That's true. Under over. Yeah, why not? If we don't have any other suggestions that sound even cooler, I think under over will be a good name. We are. And this is completely dumb, unguided. I'm surprised that it does that much damage kinetically. It's a little bit unfair. The huge VLM system is just... Ah. Almost. Well, I think this system... We're just gonna check out the warhead armoring delay. Good like that. And the reload time is pretty short thanks to it being like this. I have no idea. I haven't played around with nukes a lot. Yeah. It's not a good system. I recognize that, but it's a fun one. I recognize this doesn't have much big combat usage, but I want to have in my folder a fully pneumatic missile system that works just to prove it's possible. And I might want to use it on some stupid ship too sometime. It's spamable. 20-second reload time for huge missiles. Oh no, for large missiles. Not bad. I don't think we need more details on it, do we? Yeah, I think we need one more detail. We need some golden thing here. I don't know why, I just saw a deck system. Something like that. Oh wow. I'll need to continue the bomber trials too. That didn't look as good as I hoped it would. I think I know. Do like this. Gonna be 45. I want to make a heavy bomber. Oh no, like this. There we have it. I think this is the... That's nice. I think I like that. Like some kind of weird panel, I don't know. Have it somehow more personality somehow. Nambon suttemodan. Oh, like a... yeah, they're all like guided bombs. That's a cool system. It's a little bit funny. The music we're listening to is obviously in Japanese. It's funny because I know the language, so I understand when I... Or some words I don't understand, but most of them, and it's just that some fun phrases that I just hear. It's actually easier to listen to music you don't understand when you're like focusing on many things. But she basically sang something about Nanbon Suttemodam, and basically, no matter how many cigarettes I smoke, it's still bad. Weird phrase. Just makes you really understand that this music is from the 70s. It's a very dated. One thing, if you're watching this on YouTube, you don't hear the music because that's that doesn't work copyright-wise to have in VODs. Just so you know. But I set up a magical system so we can have it live. So join us live next time. Missile turrets. AOG. Large missile. AOG, large missile. Let's... yeah. But I think for a bomber system, it would be nice to have guided bombs actually, because this will probably miss. I think this needs to go pretty close to actually hit, but it could be cool. Could be cool to have it on a bomber airship maybe. So we have in Destinary fragmentation, we got explosive as in E. We got EMP. Damn it. Anyways. Large missile M, small m as in mix. Over under Pneumatic deck launcher. Pneumatic. Did I spell that correctly? I did. Pneumatic. It has a weird P that you don't pronounce. Pneumatic, which makes it very... So the over-under system is 12,000 in cost. Just for fun. Let's... Whoops. Let's spawn a couple of these. Just to see if it actually hurts the crossbones or... Oh, they accidentally got under it. That's pretty amazing. I feel that the pneumatic system is pretty good to combine with... it's pretty good to combine with torpedoes, which is probably the intention one should do, but... It's so sad that they don't take into account the drop of the missiles. Look at that, and now they're just raining in there. Very nice. That actually deals serious damage. Crossbow is down by 8%. Now we do have the vertical launch system as well. You can see we can actually launch them in waves. Man. But now we're going sideways. This is an objectively bad system. That has to be recognized, of course. Look at that. So if we are trying to... We're probably better at, like, guessing. Can I, like... Warp, please? Really? I don't have a weapon controller controlling anything. I think launching them like this, we could probably make a system that actually calculates the angle and actually makes the right angle to shoot at. Yeah, okay, we're gonna remove all enemy vehicles. So we have saved down this thing, which is nice. Oh, here it is. Here we have these missiles. Testers. But now we have enabled God mode. Anyways, we have this system, which would just... I think this is actually pretty good. It's pretty well set up. It's an active radar seeker. We have explosive. We have APN guidance on 3. Warhead arming delay might as well be a little bit. Doesn't explode near us. I feel this is set up in a pretty darn good way. The range, however... Thrust duration is 12. Alright, so if I, for example, spawn a crossbones 4,000 meters away. This will attempt to fire. And now we can basically gauge how far we can travel with this thing. And it can reach about 2,000-ish meters. That means Max range of 3000. That's not too bad. Friend or foe system, that's good. Altitude. Can't target things underwater. Excuse me. Negative 40 to an altitude. We can probably shoot pretty high. Man, the explosions just sound weird and lag. Engage vehicles, block count. Probably more than 200 blocks to engage with this thing. God damn it, it sounds so bad. Now the crossbones is around 3000 meters away, so we're gonna see if we can reach it now. Oh, and there it dies, but it's okay. It still hits. That's beautiful. It's very easy to swap out this system. Like, we can have an incendiary system going on there. Man, I don't want to listen to the AA of the crossbones. Oh, is this the incendiary system? Look at that. No? Oh, maybe it just almost died. Came there. Right, so we have another, or much closer. It goes in a very nice angle. And there we create pretty nice fire. Size. That's a lot of fuel though. Yeah, wow. Should be pretty efficient against it. Now we even have another one incoming. Ooh! It actually was able to kill it. That's cool. Anyways. We have a huge missile here. With a pretty good arc of fire. That's nice. I like that. It's just going up so high. And then it dives down. It's a pretty good VLM system. I like the movement pattern of that. And damn, this fire. Yeah, it's gonna be so easy to switch between different damage systems for this one. So, very nice. And this is gonna be a little bit EMP insulated plate like this. I imagine that blocks probably going to try make a metal beam here. Explosion impact EMP. I have a EMP surge. Ah, it goes down there, okay. Yeah. Connecting. Do you think we can turn off crossbones? Let's look at these fires. They are seriously scary. Pretty cool. Damn. Huge missiles. Kinda like it. We'll just have some stone blocks here. Now, this is the weird size of 3x3. We'll just have it like this. It's an independent system. Simple but efficient. This is just insulated like this. And thought is to just leave this thing kind of open like that. I just want to check, like, how is it with the damage box of this thing? Like, can I shoot an explosive thing? No. It actually hits here and there. Alright. Good to know. So if we want to protect this thing, we need to have stuff all around it there. Alloy is usually my to-go interior armor choice. We should probably have like at least one layer of alloy to try and keep together a little bit. It's such an expensive system. It needs to have some type of support. Anyways. Maybe just we'll just have a square on top of it. Maybe instead, actually. Two meters outside of it. Should have some. This is such an expensive system. I just keep forgetting, like, how expensive it is. Like, really expensive. So we should have some pretty, like, at least semi-okay. And how expensive? Let's not have one of them. Something like this, right? See if it launches without problems. No problems. Do you see this thing? It basically burnt down. Insane. We're protecting the base from EMP. Nice. And then we could basically... We can probably do that on each time we put it on, but we can just have some rubber to not make it collide. Question is if we bulk up. 2 meters. There we go. So we basically have some type of interior armor. We need a name for this system. Oh. And this is a perfect place to have a surge protector. Just in case. But what do we call these VLMs? That. Have some good connection points there. Alright, now we have interior armor, which is not too expensive. Also decent. Okay. And EMPs. So nice. In case I have any, I don't know if we can place it for real, so we're gonna place there. Excellent. Just okay, cool. We obviously can have a missile decorator inside of here. Can fit the missile decorator here. Still no name suggestions? What should we call this VLM system? Well, well. Then we have this one to save down as well. I just saw that we are closing in, indeed. We have, yes. We've streamed long enough now. We streamed for about regular streaming session. So I think it's time to round off a little bit. We need to save this platform and continue on saving down pneumatic missile things. We only have 2 left. Go down, but or save down, but very fine. Very fitting lyrics though for the end of this stream here. By the way, for those of you that are still here, we actually launched a podcast very recently, just a few days ago. So if you haven't checked that out, you want some more entertainment tonight, I do highly recommend that you check that out, and do tell me what you think about it too. It would be really nice to know what folks are thinking about it. But I think that it's time to end this little stream. So thanks a lot for tuning in to us this time. Huge thanks to Parvagreed for the subscription this month, and to Fionchi who shared 45 bits, and have a Walmart Sheriff Stoker, we have Sanglune who followed us, and we even have Vestret's followed us a little bit earlier, but I think Vestret isn't there. Well, glad you did watch it. You did. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Good to know, good to know. It's like always when we launch something new, it's obvious that it will not get the regular views because people are watching what they want to watch. Well, I'm glad you think so, and of course, it can be improved. It's a first run, and we're gonna try and improve it, of course. I don't know how much we can improve. Maybe the skills would grow slowly, and getting used to doing it. But glad you like it, though. In any case, see you next time. This is Eric, your host, and we're signing out. So good night, or good day, or whatever time you have at your... See you next time. Bye-bye. You take care too.